You're listening to Bark and Wag's 15-Minute Vet Talk. Each week, your host, Polly Requa, interviews veterinarians and individuals in the pet industry from across the nation answering pet questions. Bark and Wag podcast is produced weekly for your enjoyment, and show notes can be found at barkandwag.com under the podcast tab. That's BARKNWAG.com. Please remember to subscribe to Bark and Wag 15-Minute Vet Talk.
Thank you for listening to Bark and Wag 15-Minute Vet Talk. Bark and Wag is dedicated to protecting our dogs through advocacy, education, and supporting like-minded dog lovers by selling custom pet products. Bark and Wag is excited to announce our new partnership with a Colorado hemp farm to produce a line of CBD products for your pets. Bark and Wag has CBD pet tincture available in 300, 750, 1200, and 2400 milligrams. Bark and Wag CBD is pet safe, no THC, it's made in the USA, and is CO2 extracted. Please check out Bark and Wag's website, barkandwag.com. That is BARK, to see our line of CBD and awesome merchandise. We love pooch ideas for podcasts and merchandise, so anytime send an email to Polly at barkandwag.com with your suggestions.
Welcome to Bark and Wag 15-Minute Vet Talk. I'm your host, Polly Requa. Today we're talking to Kirsty Moss, professional dog trainer from Dog Training Camp USA in Raleigh, North Carolina. Welcome, Kirsty.
Hey, Polly. Thanks for having me back.
Yes. So anyway, I wanted to find out, I understand you have a private Facebook page. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes. So it's this new thing that we've started up. It's actually a Facebook group. So if you go to facebook.com/group/dog training made simple, or if you just do a Facebook search and search through your groups for Dog Training Made Simple and ask to join the group, it's this project that our team with DTC USA has started to do to just provide more information to people on dog training without necessarily having to go through a lot of steps to sign up for a service. We're doing this big thing right now for the start of the group. It's called the Puppy Project. So one of our trainers is fostering 2 puppies from German Shepherd Rescue in Raleigh, North Carolina. And she's raising them. Yeah. And so every day she's made little videos of, the puppy basics. So actually, let me backtrack. She started making videos before she got them and talked through like things that you need for when you bring your puppy home, how to prepare your setup, what items that you'll need to have on hand. She did a little video of when she got the puppies, so when she picked them up and what to have in the car. So she has gone through like step by step of all of these things that you need to do through puppyhood that you don't necessarily think about until you're in the moment. So it's just a nice way to get some knowledge on puppy raising and then see these 2 little cute puppies grow up. So they're litter mates, Louie and Tessa, and she actually did a little poll and everybody got to kind of follow along with them joining Dog Training Camp USA. And she created a poll, so we got to name them. So everybody gave their name suggestions and then we all voted on it and chose names. So the boy is named Louie and the girl puppy is named Tessa. And if you join the group, you can see what they're doing every day, what they're up to, things that they're working on, all the commands that they're doing. And then most importantly, how to incorporate your training into your everyday life. So you start instilling good habits with your puppy right from the start instead of, I think a lot of people get their dog and then they think, well, at a certain age is when I begin training. But really, if you're interacting with your dog, it's an opportunity to be reinforcing the behaviors that you want and getting to know your dog. So that's what we're doing in the group now, but it's not limited to that. So it's also a lot of back and forth of, if people have certain questions and things like that. All of our trainers are in the group, so you get a lot of good feedback, get to know us really well. So it's called,
that's neat.
Yeah, it's called Dog Training Made Simple. It's super fun. And the best part is just the puppy updates, because sometimes she'll do a live cam on the puppies and we just get to watch them play.
Oh,
but
cute.
Yeah.
Well, we all have a lot of time right now.
Yeah. And I think that's been the nice thing is that in all of the news and things that are going on at this time, it's nice to just have some refreshing, happy puppies in your feed and enjoy seeing them play. So when they get adopted, which will probably be soon, we think we're probably going to keep this running and have just some puppies that come through our program and we can do our training with and be able to share that with people so they follow along. And then in turn, it makes these puppies more adoptable too, because they've already got some good skills.
Great. So what I'll do is I will put all the information on the show notes.
Okay, awesome.
Well, we certainly appreciate you being on the podcast, and we hope that your Facebook group grows, and we look forward to having you back.
Same here. I love being on Bark and Wag. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Bark and Wag's 15-Minute Vet Talk. If you like what you just heard, we hope you'll pass along our web address, www.barkandwag.com, to your friends and other pet owners. Have a pressing question for a veterinarian? Ask your question at barkandwag.com under the podcast tab. This has been a KFR production. Join us next time for another edition of Bark and Wag's 15-Minute Vet Talk.